here. A terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Utah Jazz. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave, that is scary. Thanks for that one. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
And you know, right now for the Jazz, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played, plenty of time to turn things around.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at center. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. And Steve, after a tiny lull in adding superstar talent to the league, we're seeing guys like Luka Doncic and Jason Tatum, Zion Williamson, and John Morant make their presence felt.
Kevin, all potential future MVPs. And fans already can't get enough of these guys.
Now, here's Mitchell. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. With the putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Jazz.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Deadly with the teardrop. Schroeder gets great lift and uses his touch to guide it in.
And here is Conley. He's coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Here's LeBron. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Let's go. Again, Mitchell missing.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
LeBron outside. Got a piece of it. And they double up James. Nobody near Schroeder. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Beautiful pass. LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
Here's Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago. And it goes down 2 points.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Mitchell. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Stand with it, and Gobert with the high-flying tip dunk.
Schroeder outside. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7. Jazz trail by 4. Now, here's Mitchell. The pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Pass to Conley. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ingles. He kicks it to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, he buries it. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, there's only so much you can take away. You try to force Mitchell to become a jump shot shooter and live with the results.
Misses off the left iron.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Now LeBron. He had 28 points in the win against Chicago.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against Oklahoma City. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Gobert against Kuzma. Nice shot by Gobert.
Gobert bouncing off defenders, took a ton of contact and still scored.
Caldwell Pope with it. Schroeder outside. Gasol trying to free himself up. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mitchell in the corner. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And for Donovan, the three really sets up everything else. When he's hitting it, defenses can't just pack it in the lane.
Now here's Schroeder. He had 22 points in the win against Chicago. Gobert with the block. For the finish. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Push, push, push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The drive by James. Caldwell Pope outside. And again, the Lakers no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Conley. Kicks to Mitchell. 6 to shoot from about 19 feet. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert is a high percentage shooter from the interior, especially when he's dropping the hammer.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. And here is Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And yes, it's good.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Schroeder. No good from 18.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The drive by Mitchell. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Conley against Schroeder. Gobert with the block.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Back to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Horton Tucker. Los Angeles with another miss. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. Utah also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ilyasova comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Joe Ingles. Now here's Conley. Dishes it to Favors. Mitchell passes to Conley. No good that time. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Lakers trail by 11. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And the Jazz with possession here. Utah leading by 11. There's the pass to Clarkson. Here is Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell right side. Ilyasova inside the line. Rebound by Harrell. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Lakers. And here's Matthews for the 3. The offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And check out the numbers for Dennis Schroeder. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the calls.
Free throw good for Morris. And the Lakers with some changes. Dudley comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And Utah with a change here, too. O'Neal's checked in. And Morris drops them both. Now Clarkson, another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. And he makes that one. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Matthews. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The rebound by the Jazz. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. That one misses. And it's the Lakers the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Matthews, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Knocked away. Pass to Clarkson. Now here's Ilyasova. He's guarded by Dudley. And Ilyasova kicks to Clarkson. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Matthews. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
First one falls for him. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Matthews.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Favors finds Mitchell. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Here's McKinney. Over in the corner, Matthews. Wide open look. O'Neal with the rebound.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
They get the rebound. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Lakers trail by 9. From deep. And that one's good, Caruso.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Drills the elbow jumper. Mitchell's got 16.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Here's Caruso. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to McKinney. And here's Matthews. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Here's Clarkson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here. Possibly over before it began.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw good. Clarkson.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front. They're up by 11. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So, I think those are two areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Donovan Mitchell. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Favors is out there with O'Neal. And it's Niang in at the 4 slot. Shots good by Clarkson.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Cook. Good on the triple. Cook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell is comfortable playing at all 3 levels. He's playing at his highest level tonight offensively.
Outside Matthews. Passes it to Morris. Cook looking it over. Again, Los Angeles. Here's Clarkson. He has 7. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Mitchell dishes to Clarkson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Wesley Matthews picks one up. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Here's LeBron. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
How a guy as big as LeBron can handle the ball that well is a mystery.
Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Over Matthews. Here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Marc Gasol. The Jazz have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Gobert.
What you have to love about Gobert, he's improved across the board. We're even seeing it at the line.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Joe Ingles comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Mitchell. James, the pass to Kuzma. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Conley feeling it out. Good work defensively by Gasol.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Cook, the pass to James. Over Conley. And again, the Lakers no good. Jazz leading by 12. Here's Bogdanovich. Tries again. Niang, that's good. Niang's got his first 2 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here is Cook, over by Conley, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. 4th, Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers, really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harrell's checked in, and good on the second, so he makes them both. The Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Conley with it. The pass to Niang. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 15. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. The Lakers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in, and let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Mitchell. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Down low, here's Schroeder. That one's in, only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
We talk about Schroeder's toughness. Just shrugs off the hit and keeps on going.
Here's Conley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Conley against Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts. Conley's got 9.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Conley against Schroeder. Here's Horton Tucker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Ingles. To the wing on the left. Niang. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got his 3rd assist on the night. Lakers trail by 21. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to James. To stop the run. Now Kuzma. The rebound by Niang. Here's Conley. He kicks it to Ingles. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Horton Tucker, the pass to Harrell. LeBron outside. Out to Kuzma. The tray. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Ingles dishes to Gobert. Passes to Niang. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Trying to get open is Kuzma. It's good. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
James against Ingles. Over to the left wing. Here's Niang. He's got 8. Back to Ingles. Just 4 to shoot. The 17-footer buries the jump shot.
This is what you want to do. Attack all areas of the floor. Ingles is a tremendous shooter. Great choice.
Schroeder against Conley. Here's the teardrop. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Bogdanovich. Great D that time from James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Teams try to play Kuzma physical, but he has the strength to power right through contact.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to. Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Dudley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso in for LeBron. Then for the Jazz, Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Ilyasova comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Clarkson in for George Niang. Jazz leading by 17. Favors passes to Clarkson. Ingles against Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Back to Clarkson. Just his first attempt. That one off the back iron and out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Schroeder. That 3 off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the pass to Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the rejection by Favors.
The 7'4" arm span of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection.
Matthews, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Utah also making some changes. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Mike Conley. .143 left here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso looking for an opening. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Mitchell in the corner. With the floater. That's tipped. Here's Horton Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one's good, Caruso.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Mitchell. No good, unable to end this run. Lakers trail by 14. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Off contact, to me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display.
Here's Caruso. Sweet little floater. Caruso's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Mitchell looking it over. Here's O'Neal. His 3-pointers off the mark. And we've reached halftime in this one. Jazz lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
They've really worked the inside well. Wow. Perfection. You're getting a lot out of the offense from the paint. And when you're that effective inside, early Kenny, I know, makes life very hard for your opponent.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, they wouldn't have been in as big a hole if they rebounded better. They've got out-hustled, down low, and it cost them some points. They'll be talking about that in the locker room for sure. They know they need to improve on the glass.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Schroeder in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. The shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Kuzma. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Leading by 12. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown. Conley's got 12 in the game.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. And it's now 22 points for Donovan Mitchell. James against Ingles. And finished off by LeBron.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Ingles finds Mitchell. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
I love Donovan Mitchell's versatility as a scorer. Half court, in transition, at the line, adapts his game to whatever the night calls for.
Schroeder with the ball. Conley picks him up.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
LeBron passes to Gasol. Gobert with the defensive effort.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Mitchell is double. Lets a floater go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And that's now 27 points for Donovan Mitchell. Schroeder outside. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. James in the post. Ingles covering. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers with another miss. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blanked from deep since.
The drive by LeBron. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
We all know LeBron is a big-time athlete, but right there, uses pace and timing to get to where he wants.
Inside. And Gobert kicks to Conley. The dish to Mitchell. From about 19 feet. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser, too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And here is Mitchell. 27 points for him. To the inside. Gasol with the steal. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Utah leading by 15. Outside Conley. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in. Conley's got 14.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Cook. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Lakers passing it around. LeBron James on the wing. Ingles covering. Yep, that one goes in there. Cook's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
To the paint. Here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 17. Here is Cook. He's got 9. Here's LeBron. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
The Lakers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Free throw good, James. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like it.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career.
James against Mitchell. And Favors kicks to Mitchell. Clarkson taking his time here. Goes back up. Rebound by Harrell. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Feeds it to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Jazz leading by 12. Mitchell outside. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Caldwell Pope passes to McKinney. Here is Cook. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside, Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Clarkson. Lakers trail by 14. Here is Cook. 9 points in the game so far. That one goes in. James has got 14 points here in the second half.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from 14. And it's Mitchell missing. LA's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here is Cook. He's covered by Clarkson. Passes it to Harrell. Bogdanovich against LeBron. Harrell the pass to Cook. Over Mitchell. And it's Cook missing. Jazz leading by 12. Now, here's Clarkson. 11 points in the game. Favors trying to break free. Bogdanovich, no luck. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Jazz call time here. The Jazz with some changes. Ilyasova comes in for Gobert. And O'Neal subbed in for Bogdanovich. So it's Utah now. It's a 10-point game. Mitchell is double. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. Lakers shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
Clarkson against Morris. And that one, good. Mitchell's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
The pass to Horton Tucker. Clarkson against Matthews. Pass to Horton Tucker. From 12 feet out. Here's Harrell. Rebound, Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. O'Neal passes to Favors. Count that one.
It takes a lot of skill to get whacked and still complete the basket. Luckily, Favors is a super talented player who does this regularly.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
and not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, you know he's the former 3rd overall pick out of Georgia Tech. Favors has made steady improvement, productive at the 4 and the 5 spot.
Pass to Horton Tucker, and Harrell slams it in.
If you start the alley-oop, Harrell can usually finish it. He's an explosive big man with good hands.
Mitchell kicks to Ilyasova. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play. That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Now Mitchell. 33 points for him. Here's Clarkson. They get it again. Favors. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Favors has got his second bucket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
To the middle. And it's Harrell missing. Jazz leading by 16. Clarkson on the wing. Shoots it. Off the left rim and out. Outside Matthews. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz up by 16. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the fourth quarter. And PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Marc Gasol is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Matthews, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Here's Caruso. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Wesley Matthews. And a switcher also for Utah. Ingles is checked in. And the free throw, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
He was all alone on that one. And the Jazz lead by 16.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Gasol inside. He's covered by Favors. It's Gasol missing. Here's Ingles. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Horton Tucker. And the three off target. Jazz leading by 16. Outside Conley. Dishes to O'Neal. Out to Conley. 6 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Conley's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Schroeder outside. Elbow shot. Gasol trying to free himself up, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's O'Neal. Here's Favors. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Here's Horton Tucker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Taylor Horton Tucker. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Conley. Drops in the layup for 2. Conley's got 22.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
Lakers trail by 18. Schroeder outside. And he banks in the layup. Now Ilyasova. Pass to Ingles. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Ingles. Mitchell outside. Back to Ingles. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Schroeder passes to Kuzma. The shot, no good. Jazz leading by 16. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Mitchell's got 15 points in just the second half. Ilyasova against Kuzma.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I tell you, when Donovan Mitchell starts to cook, you might as well sit back and enjoy the show.
Schroeder against Conley. Schroeder right side over Conley. And again, the Lakers no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Rick, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Then for the Jazz, Rudy Gobert comes in for Derek Favors. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Ilyasova.
It's crazy to think that 12 teams passed on Donovan Mitchell. He has become a premier scorer in the NBA. Oh, would they love a do-over. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mitchell against Schroeder. Inside. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Schroeder.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
James checked in for Los Angeles.
LeBron James.
Lakers trail by 20. Schroeder surveying the floor. Count it, good. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Now here's Conley. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Over Gasol. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Ingles against James. And the shot goes in. LeBron's got 26.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Mitchell. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Trying to get open is Kuzma.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now here's Conley. After LeBron James's miss, they double-team Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
You know that old expression, you can't teach size, but Gobert showing great effort as well. I love that he creates second chance opportunities.
Now here's LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. Schroeder outside.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Mitchell's got 42 in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Utah's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Conley with it. He's picked up by James. Mitchell is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And Utah has possession. Bogdanovich. And it's off the back rim. No good.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Trying to get something going. LeBron, no good. Jazz shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Donovan Mitchell welcomes the opportunity to draw contact and either get to the free throw line or make the shot.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Morris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that
no
long
kidding.
ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday. Here's Thomas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got his first basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here is Cook. To the wing right side. Caruso looking for an opening. And it's good for 2.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Utah's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Hughes, the pass to Thomas. Here's Ilyasova. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Utah.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Morris with the bucket.
You know, defense forgets about Morris and pays the price. He loves to score and can do it a number of ways.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is Thomas. Now the pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Hughes. The 3. Morris with the rebound. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From past the arc, basket good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congratulations. And no grit and grind is the usual motto, but is defense really what gets you guys going?
It has. We're a defensive team. We made our mark last year off defense, so we can't lose who we are. We got to come back and be gritty on defense, get steals, get out in transition, and finish in transition.
Yeah, that always leads to better offense, right? Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.